Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy and welcome to this video. In this video today, I will be telling you about MRP, the maximum retail price. If you go to a store or if you buy a product, you can see that the maximum retail price is printed on the product and it is compulsory for every company to print the MRP price on the product. And in this video, I will be telling you all the information about MRP, like what is MRP and what is used for and how does it different from the production cost and how does it get calculated and what are the rules. So I believe after this video, you'll be able to understand all the information about MRP. So let me tell you that MRP is a manufacturer calculated price that is the highest price can be charged for a product sold, and it is inclusive all the taxes. It means that a retailer cannot sell the product above this price, and this is the highest price that a retailer can charge for this product, and because it is inclusive all the required taxes. But however, retailers may choose to sell the product less than the MRP in order to draw more customers to their stores. So there are some situations or scenarios where you can see that retailers are selling in the less price below the MRP, and this is just done in order to draw more customers to the stores. And charging above MRP is an offense, and for which the trader can be prosecuted. And as per the rules of the company or government, no retailer can sell above the MRP because it is an offense, and for this the trader can be prosecuted. Now I'll be telling you about the production cost. It is very important to understand what is production cost in the company in the relation of MRP. So if I tell you that the production cost refer to the cost incurred by a business from manufacturing a product or providing a service. Production cost can include a variety of expenses such as labor, raw material, consumable, manufacturing supplies. And if I talk about the manufacturing industry, that carry the production cost related to the raw material and labor needed to create the product. Or if I talk about the service industry, and it carries the production cost related to the labor required to implement the service and any material cost involved in delivering the service. And another very important thing to know about the production cost, that it divides in two sections. One is the direct cost and another is the indirect cost. So direct cost means that if I talk about the automobile industry, and the direct cost means like any plastic or metal that is required, or as well as the salaries of the employees. Or if I talk about the indirect cost, so those are the overhead cost like the rent, administrative salaries or utilities, or if I talk about the advertisement, those comes into the indirect cost. So the production cost is a combination of direct cost and indirect cost. So, and now we will be talking about how to determine the MRP, or what is the MRP rule by the company. And there are no specific rules, but there are some set of suggestion or some set of rules that follows by company, like it is equal to manufacturing cost plus the packaging cost and profit margin and stock margin and retailer margin, GST, transportation, marketing or advertisement and other expenses. So as I told you that in the earlier slide about the production cost, so production cost actually involves in most of the things like the manufacturing cost, packaging cost, and the marketing cost. And but there are some factors that is done by the company, like retailer margin. Like what you can this is the very vital part about this in this formula, that is the retailer margin, because a company or manufacturing does not sell a product directly to the end customer. They sell it to the retailer first, and the retailer sells to the customer. And this MRP differs. So if they decide that the retailer margin they want to set to 10% or 20% of their production cost, so it is up to the companies or manufacturers, because there are no specific rule for the MRP's margins, because it is up to the manufacturer to decide. but there are certain prices, those are fixed by the government, and those have to be followed by the companies. But above this, and there are no specific rules what should be the margin, what should be the retailer margin of the manufacturer to decide. So it can be 10%, 20%, or 30%. It is all depends on the manufacturer to decide what should be the retailer margin in the case, because the other things are already fixed, like the GST or any excise duty or any kinds of government cost are fixed for a product, but the company can actually decide about the MRP. So that's all about this tutorial, and I hope you have understood. And if you have any question, you can write in the comment box. I will be happy to answer those. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe to SAP Learning Academy, and don't forget to like and share this tutorial. And if you can watch my other tutorial, I have given the links in the below description. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and see you again with my next tutorial.